Guys, so I have another build for you with War Gauntlet. So I'm War Gauntlet main, and I wanted to do something else instead of Lifestyle, because Lifestyle War Gauntlet, let's face it, is boring. But this right here, with the Ice Gauntlet, so double Gauntlet, is actually really fun. I'm gonna cut in some PvP videos, hopefully soon War videos. We just had the merger, so we don't own the territory yet, but soon I will do that too. But lots of PvP that I did with it, and now I finally get the hang of it. I didn't really get it at first, but now I feel very comfortable with it. So let's just talk gear first. So it's, like I said, I'm main Void, so I changed a few things. So on the helmet, I have the Nullifying Oblivion, which is awesome because on activation, Oblivion removes limited duration buffs from within its radius. And, of course, Oblivion itself, we'll talk about in a minute, because with the Ice build, that's what you want to have. With the Lifestyle build, you don't want Oblivion, but with the Ice build, you need it. I kept my Voidband Breastplate because it's just OP and it looks cool. But as far as for the Heavy Glove, I have the Petrifying Scream, which is on successful hit, Petrifying Scream inflicts disease, reducing the target's healing by 28% for 10 seconds, which is huge. That's when you just pursue an attack. And then on the pants, this is on the first craft, I got this, I'm so happy with this. I got Resilience critical hit, and Vicious Blade, which is below 50% health, successful Void Blade hits, and heals self for 28% of damage. This is epic, I really wanted this so bad. And then of course, the bottom, I have the whatchamacallit, Realizing Beacon, using Beacon to increase healing power on self, but that's because I needed something for my healing since I'm still healer for wars. I do that sometimes. But I will get a different gear when I'm rocking this, because I need something for the ice. So I have to look up the ice perks. I don't have the ice perks yet, but I'm gonna add one in. And I'm gonna link in all the perks that you need to have right here, just like the last time. So right while I'm talking about it, you're gonna see all the perks on the screen, guys. And then the other thing we need to talk about is the Void Gauntlet. I'm not crafting a new one until I'm 190 Arcana, I believe. So once I get to 200, I will craft my Nothing Less. Until then, this is good. It's keenly empowered, keen, 26 focus and 537. This is totally fine. It doesn't make as much of a difference. And of course, you want Gambit, so you dodge and you get way more damage. So you're constantly dodging when you have your Void Blade out. That's what I do, and you do so much more damage. I mean, about 150 to 200 damage more. And then as far as for the Ice Gauntlet, I feel like I have a good one until again I craft my 600 gear score one. But you want to have the Malachet, the green one, if I'm saying it right, because it's at 12% damage against targets with an active crowd control, slow, stun, or root. And with Void Gauntlet, that's all you have. You slow, stun, root basically, and then with the Ice Gauntlet, same thing, because we will talk about the skills in a minute. And then Keen critical chance is huge because we want to land criticals constantly, because we shoot like a Stormtrooper. And then Fortify is always good because we just OP Fortify. You want to have the Honing Stones, which I haven't used for PvP, I forgot about that, but you definitely want to have that. 6% stronger Honing Stone, that's enough for now. If you're rich, you can have the best one as well. And as far as for these will be replaced, all three. But because we just had the server mergers, I have no choice, unfortunately, but wait it out until we can roll 600 gear score earrings. I mean jewelry. Until then, I'm stuck with these. But this one is actually alright. It's in the disease you apply less 14% longer. It's decent. And Keen Awareness 11 critical chance is also OP. It's pretty good. But I don't want any of these. I don't want focus. I want the health though. I just need either a con or a int amulet. So I will craft that. I want the extra health, the percentage, hopefully 10% more. That would be great. And then this, I want the critical chance, Fortify possibly. And something that helps me out with the ice damage eventually. And then this as well. I don't like this one at all whatsoever, the earring. So all of these will be replaced and the class will be just as... There's so much more OP. Because right now I'm also stuck. So let's talk about attributes. So look at this. So right now I'm stuck with 85 focus. Actually, I want to keep it at 50. For mana regeneration and also because the Void Gauntlet does scale off of somewhat, especially the healing part of it, off of focus. So I want to keep a little bit, I'm thinking. I used to have it, where is it, at 150. So it used to be 150 and 150 here. But unfortunately, I had to change it. So, not unfortunately, fortunately, I went full in. So 250 is enough. So then we're gonna bring this down to 50. and spend the rest on Constitution, and with the buff food, we're gonna get it up to 150. So 150 and 250, I feel like gonna be super tanky, but honestly, you don't really need it. 100 would be enough, and we could put to 300, whatchamacallit, int as well. I'm gonna test those two out, but this was already so far so good. You're gonna see it in the duels. I duel against really good players, so you're gonna see some really cool battles. And as far as for the trade skills, weapon mastery, so Ice Gauntlet, let's start with that. So I wanted to have, of course, the Intom, because it's such an amazing skill just to able to get away, and when they... It's so cool to lend it. It was better when it used to heal you, that was just super OP. Also guys, Ice Gauntlet is getting a buff, by the way, just so you know. In case you didn't know that, Ice Gauntlet on the next update, which will be December, what, 28th, I believe? Going to get a buff, so it should be better than currently than what you're seeing it. But you throw this as soon as they attack you, and then the best part is you also get increased defense by 25%, and people constantly attacking the Tom while you're in it, so that's gonna be perfect. And also it cleans all the debuff, especially if you got hurt by a Void user. You want to use this to clear all the debuffs, so I highly recommend it. Obviously you want to pick all these up because reducing the cooldown is huge. You want the slow, and then that's all you want here. And then this side, of course, the ice shower is a must. You want to throw it on them as soon as they come close to you. But also what I usually do is, just so we can walk through, I actually open with an ice storm and just position myself once they are around. And if they jump me, they are in the ice storm, and then I throw this so they are stuck even more. And then I switch over to the Void Gauntlet. And once I switch over to Void Gauntlet, I scream first. I scream at them so they're rooted. You drop this Void Blade, fortify, and then you just go ape shit on them. And basically, after you six stack ability, you're able to just slash them down. And if they get out, they somehow get away. If they're still alive, because this should be enough not to be alive, then you go back and start over with the Ice Gauntlet, and then you do the same combo. So you do this and this, but if you're still on a cooldown, you want to use this, so you are able to just stand there, counts down on a cooldown, and once this is out, you go back and use these two again. So that's basically the usage of it. So now I guess I'm just gonna cut in some PvP videos for you guys so you can see how I actually used it. But in the meantime, as far as for the food, right now I'm using the con food, and I recommend you guys buy these up because they're so cheap. And then don't use your top ones until you run out of these. I highly recommend that. But anyways, and of course you want to have Mana Potion and Infused Health Potion. Obviously don't use these for duels, and neither these for duels. But you want to have all these on cooldown. All of them. All of them. You can even eat food while you're running around if it's open world PvP. I always do that. I cast the snow around them. Literally throw... Oops, wrong button. I literally throw this down, and then I go ahead and eat my food, and while I'm running around the circle, because they can get to you. It works super well in open world PvP. In open world PvP, this is stronger than in PvP, meaning like in duels. So in open world 1 versus 1, it's hard to beat this build, guys. It's super tanky, and this does so much damage. Void is broken, as we know. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this build, and come back for more.
We might need to stock up on emeralds. Around to slot in and nothing but thrust absorption. Ooh. I wish I did fucking 25. Oh no, they were brilliant there. Emeralds were good. Green field more carry. Uncut. Are you joining the Discord?
traps twice.
Damn it. Got it.